Hello again, everyone. So I'm having a very stressed out day today, and I got these deep light watercolors in the mail over the weekend, and I wasn't going to swatch them. And then today I thought, what helps me when I'm really stressed out, and that's playing with watercolor. So hopefully watching that is soothing to my viewers as well. So I am going to be swatching these new deep light handmade watercolors that I got. I have swatched some of these before. I actually decided to put them all together. Some of these are new and some of these are the old ones that I swatched before. I'm going to go ahead and get out the swatches from before. So these three colors are in here. This is Juniper Shadow, Jade Blue, Cedar Teal, and some samples, which I got last time. And these were just so gorgeous that I decided to order some more. And then these samples they actually sent a couple of the same samples again, but so I'm not going to swatch those. I'm also not going to swatch these. I'm going to swatch everything else. But I did get some additional samples, so I'm going to swatch those as well. So before we had golden gold ochre, potter's pink, and silver tuff. So I got silver tuff again, I believe. I got another sample of that, so I'll add that to my other sample. And I got another sample of the golden gold ochre. And then I got three other new samples, which I'm going to reveal as I swatch them. So funny thing, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but when I did this unboxing, I didn't realize that the Jade Blue was actually a mistake. I was supposed to get sort of a really muddy pink color, and I didn't realize it when I was unboxing and swatching, and I was just so excited about the color that I didn't say anything after I realized it. And so I ordered another set that did have the color that was supposed to be in this one, and they emailed me and said, that was in your other set that you ordered. And I said, well, I actually got Jade Blue instead. And I loved it so much that I didn't say anything, but now I would like to get that color. And they apologized profusely and said, okay, no problem, we'll send you that color. And then when they sent me the new watercolors, they actually sent an extra one to kind of make up for that. So I thought that was really sweet of them. Now, one problem is I have these all in here and they're pretty tightly packed, and I've forgotten what colors they are. So I'll try and figure out how to do that. Let me see. So I'm not going to swatch this one, which is Jade Blue, and I'm not going to swatch this one, which is Cedar Teal, and then this one, which is Juniper Shadow. So those were all in the old set. So I'm going to put those off to the side, and then I think I will probably put these in here in such a way that I can actually see what the names are. Yeah, there we go. I can see what the names are because I've labeled them on the side. So let me go ahead and get this brush. I think this is a Rhapsody brush. All of the branding has wiped off of it, but I've been using it a lot, and I'm pretty sure it's a Rhapsody brush. Okay. Actually, let's do the samples first. So what I have in the way of samples is Night Raspberry, Bronze Kaput, and Asphalt. So I'm going to start with this Night Raspberry, which seemed like a very pretty dark purple kind of color. Oh no, it's blue. Okay, interesting. I thought it was a little bit purplish. Maybe there are some purple undertones in there. Okay, so there's that one. That's Night Raspberry. And then this Bronze Kaput, which looks like it might have some metallic in there, but it's hard to tell at this point. Really beautiful. Given that it's called bronze. Kaput Mortem is a color that shows up a lot, and it's sort of this, it's like it's an earth color, but it definitely has this sort of like Venetian red, Indian red kind of color. And this one is Asphalt, which seems like, I would have thought it would have been a little bit more black, but it looks like it's sort of a gray with some undertones of another color. That's actually a really pretty color, and I think that'll develop more as it dries. Okay, so now let's get out the new colors. Oh, and this was in the Fox set, these colors that I'm going to be swatching now, except for the green, which was an add-on that they sent me for free. So this one is called Gerda's Pink, and I think that's named after someone who worked or works at their company. So that's Gerda's Pink. This next one is English Red, which again should look kind of like the Caput Mortem. Oh no, but it's redder. Okay, so English Red is kind of similar to Indian Red, and now that I'm looking at this one has a lot of dynamic stuff going on in there, and now that it's dried, you can really see how pretty it is, and it does have sparkle in it. It does have metallic colors. So this next color is Rose Ashes, which is the color that I was supposed to get in the other set. I think the confusion was they have two sets that include juniper. One is with that blue jay, and the other is with this Rose Ashes color, which is really, really pretty. They're all the watercolors I have swatched from them have been really, really pretty. Okay, and this next one is Gold Ochre, which I believe is sort of the non-metallic version of the Golden Gold Ochre, which I've swatched before. Very nice. And these have all been really, really saturated and beautiful. Really beautiful. Okay, this next one is Lapis Lazuli, which is often a fairly light blue, but this looks pretty pigmented, which is nice. A lot of brands, so it's a natural mineral, and a lot of brands have this color, but it tends to be pretty weak. And I actually find this to be fairly pigmented for a lapis lazuli. The other one is an indigo from India. They actually have several different indigos on their website from different places in the world. And that one I probably should have wet beforehand. I didn't wet any of these beforehand, so you're just getting the color coming right off of the pan there. And the next one, which was not originally part of this set, is Solstice Fern. And that is a really beautiful green. Adding a little bit more water. Yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, these are really great colors. I am now going to sort of rearrange these again in here to get back to the way they were. Although I'll wait to do that because I'll label them myself too. I won't do that on camera. Take up your time with that. So let's go ahead and take a look at these colors. So funny enough, this asphalt color is one of my favorites, which is the just a sample. This reminds me of something. I can't remember what it reminds me of, but I feel like I've seen a color like this before in a different brand. So this was Night Raspberry, which was a sample. And yeah, it's definitely very interesting. And then this one is that Bronze Caput, which definitely has some metallic in there that you can see now that it's dried. Really beautiful. This is that asphalt color. So this is the Gerda's Pink, which is really kind of a lovely pink. I think this would be really good for lighter skin tones. You could probably actually blend this with other darker colors to make a darker skin tone. It just has a really nice rosy tone to it. This is English Red. This one is the Rose Ashes, which has really nice granulation going on in here. That's just going to come out more as it dries. This one has really nice granulation too. And then we have gold ochre, and this is a really beautiful yellow color. And then here we have lapis lazuli, which I think this is a beautiful version of lapis lazuli. It's light in color, but it's definitely pigmented enough to, you know, create a little bit of a punch. And it is granulating. You can see, I'm trying to get rid of that glare there. And then this one is indigo from India. It looks like there's a little bit of granulation in there on this one, but not as much as the lapis lazuli. And then this was the solstice fern color, which also has some really nice granulation and is a really beautiful color. All of the colors from them have been really, really beautiful and super pigmented. In fact, if I had let these sit a little bit longer, I could have gotten even more pigmentation here on the page. They're just really beautiful. But I just kind of wanted to give you a first impression right off of the pan of these. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And again, I will bring out these other samples. So here's that cedar teal, jade blue, and juniper shadow. I think I did wet these before, so you can see how much more pigmented and complex these are. So you could probably build these up as well to get to that point. And then here's this golden gold ochre, silver tuff, potter's pink. Really, really beautiful. These were just samples, so I don't have them in my little box here. All right. Well, that's all I had for you today. Feel free to subscribe to keep track of future videos on my channel. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. And I hope to see you next time. But in the meantime, have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye.